Yeah, but I mean, at the moment, it's going to be difficult.
Of course, yes.
Because
Yeah,
nobody ever meets the
of
CEO,
course,
right?
But CEO understand the Filipino people thinking way or Vietnam people thinking way. Understand them, they understand, no problem. But they doubt or the counterpart people.
Exactly.
This is a problem. We don't need to doubt, but they have everywhere. Almost all people doubt it. That's the reason I can support it. But currently time is limited. Only that that's this case. I can support. I can support every company, but many people they do not understand. They do not recognize what is a real issue, wrong issue.
So the answer to the second question.
European is different. European is different. European is history. Okay, European history. They just discriminate Japanese people in the history, many years. Discrimination. America has no discrimination, but there is too much local people. Americans, they don't know overseas people. So this is different. And American people, European people different. Okay, how to treat them. So that's the reason why I talk with you every week. European people most difficulty to communicate. But Asian people very easy because Japanese 70 years ago we occupied those countries, okay, invaded, and they understand Japanese soldiers. At that time, Japanese soldiers win Dutch soldiers and win British soldiers, win American soldiers. But I tell you, their clothing, their food, their black is the same as local people. But Dutch, British, American, very much better than local people. But Japanese soldiers is some cases poorer than local people. They don't have bread. Their weapon is very poor, and their food is in some cases lower than local people. Their barrack is very,
What is a barrack?
Barrack is a soldier's house.
Barrack.
Barrack is so very, very poor. And the local people look at their level of life. Oh my God, it's lower than us. Malawi, Indonesia, and Philippines, they saw those people. It's completely the same as us. How come these people win against white people? They can't believe it.
Well, because there was a war going on the other side of the world. Huh?
Do you know that? And Japanese are coming to Singapore by bicycle. Right? And the British people, British surrender 70,000 surrender, but the British people, barracks is very, very, very good food, good barrack. But Japanese come there, they are staying there lower than local people. Their food is very poor, and clothing and soldier clothing is very poor. How come they won against American soldiers? They can't believe it. That's the reason why they have confidence to be independent. And after World War II, Malay, the Japanese soldiers hired more than 200,000 local people, including British soldiers, and local 200,000 people never sued Japanese government because 200,000 people and Japanese soldiers are staying there, eating food, same. Why sue them? But American soldiers, British soldiers is very, very different. British soldiers, their living place is better than Japanese soldiers, much better, and food is much better. And British and local people food is different before World War II. Different. Okay, they are eating good one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But Japanese soldiers, they always eat the same one. And same time they dead, same people they dead. Philippines the same. Philippines they just death match, and after Japanese occupied death match and American soldiers dead, many people dead. Local people, none of those dead because this is usual. They are sometimes is waiting several days, no problem at all. And American soldiers never happened like that. So after World War II, American soldiers, caught a lot of Japanese soldiers, just killed them all because just had a big turmoil for American soldiers. But Filipinos, this is as usual. They're eating the same thing, same food, and better than Japanese soldiers. So Indonesia is the same. So that's the reason why none of Asian people, claim Japanese World War II, what they're doing, except China. So still there are many people believe that. Okay. But unfortunately,
In Korea.
no. Unfortunately, recent Japanese people, they don't have dignity. Like before World War II. World War II, they have, what's the difference, okay? There's dark clothing and poor food and poor bags. But what's the difference between those local people and Japanese? They have dignity. Dignity means this is Confucius. Their mind is very educated. They have educational rituals, emperor's rituals.
Discipline.
Discipline they have. So very strong discipline is coming out their attitude. Very strong discipline they have. Okay, so that's the reason they respect Japanese. Still respect Japanese, but they recently they can't find out any respectful Japanese. The guys told me we are, because no education kind of before World War II kind of emperor education. So ritual. Okay, so we try to coming back again. Otherwise, Japanese still all Asian countries respect us, but unfortunately, they cannot find out any good Japanese. China is we had a big bad thing in China. All China killed many people. 6 million farmers killed, Japanese killed, but they never complain us. Do you know why? No complaint. Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
He concealed everything.
Yeah.
He concealed everything. Many people killed, but forget it. Just conceal it.
Yeah, well, probably Mao Zedong. I mean, this is maybe wild theory, but I would say that Mao Zedong and the Japanese worked together against Chiang Kai-shek. No. Yeah. So that's why.
No.
No.
Mao Zedong thought, okay, Japan is very important country in future. So they try to conceal the fact Japanese soldiers did in China. Okay, they focus on Nanjing massacre. Nanjing massacre is the right story. So they focus on only Nanjing. But Japanese soldiers killed everywhere, but concealed. Okay.
But they didn't work together against Chiang Kai-shek.
No. Chiang Kai-shek is a different person. He's not a good person. Okay, he just occupied Taiwan and killed many people.
Right.
But Mao Zedong is a very, very educated person for Confucius.
Right.
So he's heavy experience, even if Japanese bad thing, and they try to return sincerity. This is Mao Zedong way. And each premier of China, for after 70 years, just keep promise like Mao Zedong did. Still now the same. But Japanese government...
Well, nobody wants Mao Zedong back, I hope.
No. This is actually he is a god in China. Still god. Okay?
He's one of the biggest mass murderers in history.
No. Actually, he's a bad habit for women, and he's also killed many people.
Well, that's not the point. But
he's killed many people.
Many people.
But still, he did.
He's the number two on the number one or number two on the list of responsible for most deaths in history.
But still, for Japan, he's a tremendous contribution for Japanese relationship with China.
I don't understand. He's still being revered in China?
No. At World War II, and Japanese soldiers killed many people in China, right?
Right.
And serious invasion for many years. But now is China, they don't think nothing at all against Japanese, right? The reason is Mao Zedong concealed everything. This is his big contribution to Japan. But Japanese government, they never think about that. But this I recognize reading English material, tremendous material I read. But Korea is, are you thinking about many people against us? No. Very few people. Some association, like 2,000, 3,000, the comfort women, neglected. But majority Korean people, they don't think nothing at all against Japan. Japanese. Nothing against Japanese. But only 2,000 or 3,000, some kind of left-wing people against Japan. Forget it. That's the reason I wrote a book here. Forget it. Sand Beach, guys, I just wrote a book. And I distributed to Japanese Foreign Ministry. Now they are reading my book. And then, after whenever they finalize conclusion they are after reading book, but I'm not sure they were going to tell him about me. Oh, you liar! Maybe I don't know, but I sent one or two my book and comfortable book, 2 books, and 5 books for sent to my friend. He is a former very high-ranking foreign ministry, high-ranking person. He distributes American consulate and also American embassy and foreign minister headquarters and several people. 5 people they are reading my book, this book. Then whenever they finished and they're going to ask me to do something, I told them I can help you, but this is like a Japanese emperor is very sincere person.
Right.
And this is true. My friend is, he was working at the palace, Emperor's Palace for 30 years. And at the end of retirement, he's a top person of Emperor's Palace Guard, high-ranking person. He knows very well the Emperor. I wrote a book for the World War II. Emperor is so, he just like virtue here. That's the reason why virtue. So he just finally unconditional surrender. Why he make, because he never used for the Japanese kind of 731. Do you know that 731?
I heard about it.
Germ. They made 10 tons of germs distributed to American soldiers. It's about 10 tons of germs can kill several, how many million, 30, 40, 50 million people they could kill. And if the emperor ordered them to kill in Saipan, Guam, and Hawaii, disappear. But Tokyo airborne, at that time, emperor forced them to don't use it. And even atomic bomb, they ordered don't use jam. And we should surrender. This is he is very virtual people with virtue. That's the reason why that MacArthur respect him. American, do you know American occupation is very brutal in history. Any kind of they invaded, kill them all, but except Japan. Do you know that?
I don't think that the rest of the world will have the same vision about
South America. What they did, and do you know what they did for the Iraq? Do you know what they did in Afghanistan and Philippines? Same, kill them all. But American troops, they did nothing at all invading Japan. MacArthur respect the emperor. Simple, right? The MacArthur believed his emperor's judgment, non-conditional surrender, means he persuaded, he just respected the emperor. This is true. So it's kind of a book I sent to the foreign ministry. They don't know that. They don't know that.
I don't think that the reputation of Hirohito is that positive in the rest of the world.
Actually, he is a very respectable person. Current emperor is also very respectable person. I didn't know that. Okay? I thought against. But this person told me, no, client. No, he is very respectable person.
The new emperor, yes.
Yes.
The current emperor, absolutely.
Yeah, but former emperor the same.
The reputation is different.
But actually, the final. And do you know the Japanese military sent balloon bomb to the States, 8,300, and several hundred reaching to America, and several people dead. But at that time, emperor ordered them, don't use jam. Only normal bomb send them to the States, but no jam. But the American government did know that. Every time find out the bomb, they just full chemical protection. They try to reach into the bomb, but actually the Japanese government never do that. So this means is Hirohito emperor. They understand the Confucius. Okay, bad thing is don't treat against bad thing. Sincerity is what he said.
Well,
But I tell you, China, and they killed many people.
but Uno-san, you cannot cherry pick history like that. I mean, that's maybe one of the good things Japan did under Hirohito, but they're also responsible for the Burma railway line. They're also responsible for a lot of other things.
Oh, okay. I read,
China.
just only I'm reading English material, not Japanese, okay? Japanese material is biased, so I don't read it, okay? All English, lots of those I read. Burma, and what they did. And also I'm writing book, writing from the start. I'm writing European people, common sense. American people common sense, going right down one by one, persuade them, accept what is happening. All the way around, the same way approach. Not like a Japanese going to start, oh, we are not guilty type of writing. No. I'm based on the American or European Wikipedia, that's based on their current recognition, and I wrote books. And Burma Railways is actually, finally I understand why I thought that Malay or Malaysian people or those area people respect us. I against to the guys, the other Japanese is teaching Japanese history. So Hoda, I criticize him. What the hell are they talking about? The Philippine people, they never, they against Japanese for Japanese invasion. And he said, no, they're very pleased to Japanese soldiers. And also he said, Burma Railways and also Singaporean, also the Indonesian. He said, no, they like Japanese soldiers. I don't believe it. He always called him, okay? Don't tell a lie. But I started studies at writing this book, but actually local people, they never complain Japanese soldiers.はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる専門性を持つ英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアースということ、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えるって書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。